Hey guys, today we're going to be showing you how to make your very own helmet camera from scratch. So there's a couple things you're going to need to be able to do this build, obviously one of them being a helmet. The next is going to be a 1/4 inch bolt, or depending on what size bolt your camera uses, mine's a 1/4 inch, but whatever yours is, that's what you're going to need. Next up is going to be a couple washers. Today I'm going to be using 3 of them, and also you're going to need 2 nuts that are the same size as the bolt you're going to be using. Like I said, I'm going to be using a 1/4 inch. You're also going to need a drill and a drill bit. In case my drill bit's going to be a 1/4 inch, the same size as my bolt. And last but not least, you're going to need a camera, obviously. For this kind of build, you're going to want a smaller camera, that way it's not shaking around so much on your head. A bigger camera won't work so well. Start off by taking the foam out of your helmet and then leaving the plastic case exposed. Now what you want to do is find a spot on the top of the helmet where you think that a bolt going straight up and the camera attached to it would leave you a good viewing angle. And once you think you've got a point, just make a mark there with some tool. I'm just going to use a drill bit, another one. Now what you're going to want to do is take your drill with your drill bit that's the same size as your bolt. Just very carefully kind of get it centered on there. Then drill all the way through. There we go. Oh, that smells terrible. Now that we have the hole drilled, we're going to go put the bolt through the bottom of the helmet and go from there. So I'm going to be using 2 washers on the bolt from underneath, just so that there's this little lip at the bottom of the bolt, and I just wanted to be sure it was flat and level with the bottom of the surface of the helmet. Now we're just going to insert this from the inside of the helmet up through the top. So now that we have this up and through, we can go ahead and put the foam back in. Now what we're going to do is just take 1 washer and 1 nut and place this over the top, and then we're going to be securing all of this together with this nut. Now if you want to make it even tighter, just take a little wrench and go around a couple of times. Probably don't want to make it too tight, otherwise it might crack the plastic, but you want to just have it secure and in place. Now we're going to be taking the second nut and just securing it down, not all the way down, but just partway down this bolt. The next step is going to be to take your camera and attach it onto the bolt and then start tightening it down. And you're going to want to tighten it down all the way, and then see, like this, it's not facing the right direction. Now what you're going to want to do is tilt it so it's facing the right direction. And then what you're going to want to do is take the nut and bring it up to tighten it in place. This way the camera will be facing the right direction and it will be held in place. And if you want to make your camera even a little bit tighter, you could take some needle nose pliers and tighten this down just a little bit more. So guys, here's the finished product. It looks a little silly because it's so high up, but you could definitely get a smaller bolt for when you do this project. I think that's about going to do it for this video. If you have any comments or questions about anything that you saw in this video, then just leave them below. And I think I'm just going to leave you guys off with some footage from the helmet cam itself. So I'll go do that, and I will see you guys in the next video.